I've been using the Simagic FX Pro for the past several months. I've got a season championship win with this wheel, and I just wanted to do a recap update on my review video and see just how it's been holding up and let you guys know what you can expect if you pick up this wheel and what it'll be like several months later. So let's talk about some pros, cons, and I'll give you my final thoughts on the wheel. Starting out with the pros on this thing, the build quality on this wheel is 10 out of 10. This wheel feels just like it did when I took it out of the box several months ago. All of the paddles feel just the same, even the clutches here. The buttons, every single one of these buttons is just as firm and tactile as it was when it came out of the box. Got the rotary knobs here. It's identical. It is literally the same as the day I took it out of the box. One thing that did worry me a bit was I was seeing online how the rubber or silicone grips would peel over time, and I am very happy to report that I don't have any of that. There is some visual wear, just because I do wear gloves when I'm holding this wheel, but it's not even really wear. It's more just like you can tell I've been holding it a while, but there's no abrasions, there's no peeling. The grips are just as good as the day I took it out of the box, and I'm actually very happy with I'm happy with them not peeling. I was actually really afraid of that, and that was the one thing that did turn me away from this wheel, but it's just fine. I'm going to try and do some up-close detail stuff here. So you can see a nice screen here. Carbon fiber is still really nice and polished. All of the buttons are just solid and everything. And the grips, I'm really trying to get those grips in there. You can see there's just a little bit of like dirt on there, but you can kind of see some shine here and more matte finish here. But that's just where I'm resting my hand there. And like I said, you can see that it's not peeling. It is a little shiny, but that is it. It's solid. We spin this around. Nice straight pins here. Got to keep care of this guy right here. You can see a little bit of shine on the paddles here. That's just that's where my fingertips rest. I'm really not using these paddles for anything, and I'm not really using the clutches either. But even on the two paddles that I do, I'm backwards right now. Even on the two paddles that I do use the most, you can just see a little bit of shine at the bottom here. But these are brand new, but still, it looks perfect. The pros, it's golden. It is just as good as the day I took it out of the box. Everything functions perfectly. It has given me no issues at all whatsoever. I've never had a disconnect with it. It is 10 out of 10. Now it's time for the cons, or really just the con. I only have one problem with this wheel, if that. I do see online that a lot of people complain about the creaking, and it is there, but if you wear headphones or IEMs, you're never going to hear it. And if you do, honestly, it's not the wheel, it's you. I'll try and see if the microphone can pick up some creaks here. I don't know that it will. I don't think it will, to be honest. And I'm not really being very gentle with it. I'm really putting some torque in the wheel. But like I said, if you're death gripping this thing, you're doing it wrong to begin with. You should always have light hands. You can feel more in the wheel. And like I said, does it creak when I'm driving? With big force feedback event moments, yeah, I will get some creaks because I'm holding the wheel a little tighter at that point. But generally speaking, it doesn't creak super loud. Maybe I got lucky and it's just really quiet. Maybe others creak or squeak a lot louder. But the one that I've got right here, it's really quiet. I don't hear it at all whatsoever if I'm driving because, like I said, I've got my headphones on, and that overrides any bit of little noise here from the wheel. At the time that I'm recording this, it's late May coming into June. Sim Racing Expo in Charlotte just happened, and I know that Simagic released, or at least was showing, their new Zeus wheel. I know the Zeus was made for the new Evo bases, but you can still use it with the Alpha bases as long as you've got their mag link. Now, whether you've got an Alpha or an Evo base, I don't know that I could at this point recommend the FX Pro, just because the Zeus is here, and that's obviously the most current wheel that you would want. Looking at their website, it's listed for right at $500, And with these wheels being the same price, it only makes sense to go with the Zeus over the FX Pro. But if you're stubborn like me sometimes and you just really want the FX Pro, absolutely, I recommend it 100%. I don't have an Evo base, I have an Alpha Ultimate, but I would love to get my hands on a Zeus and see how I like it compared to my FX Pro. One very important thing to note is I don't have any sort of partnership or sponsorship or collaboration or anything with Simagic. I'm doing this totally on my own just because I like their products. Hey, Simagic. That's going to be it for this video. If you guys like this kind of review thing, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, and comment down below what kind of Simagic gear you've got. With your help, hopefully I'll be back here doing another review with the Zeus wheel. Thank you everybody so much for watching. Big shout out to my channel members. Thank you so much for supporting me and this channel. Thank you to Purple Sectors, my coaching program that's helping me get fast and stay fast. And to DLB Precision, who is doing the same thing, but with my PC. And if you'd like to meet me in person, check out Sim Gaming Expo in Chicago this September. I'll be attending as a special guest. I'll be racing at the event live, walking around, handing out some cool Ducky stickers and stuff. So check it out. I'd love to meet you guys there. Like I said, that's all for this one. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.